Welcome to Same But Different. We're reviewing Anatomy of a Fall, Oscar nominated and winner for, I think, Best Original Screenplay, correct?
Correct.
Which is always exciting in my books, and I really wanted to watch this film, and I really wanted to review it with you. So, Brody, please tell me, what did you think of Anatomy of a Fall?
I think 50 Cent's instrumental version of Pimp is a banger.
The steel drums version?
Yeah, it was such a crazy, jarring way to start the movie. It just kept playing on loop, and I was honestly losing my mind in a good way. It was so cool. Très incroyable. Ce movie est bon. Renouille. I just said frog. I ran out of words.
Cornichon?
Un chien, c'est bon. I really like this movie. It's so hard to make a movie about a trial, and especially one that is the last hour and a half of this movie is almost all trial. It's so hard to make that exciting. Not just good, but exciting.
I'm excited.
This movie does a fantastic job of never painting her guilty or innocent.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime it gives a little in one direction, it then gives a little in the other direction. It always balances you on the... You have no idea. And that's what made this movie so fascinating. I think that Daniel is one of the best child actors I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa.
That kid blew me out of the water. This wasn't even a big acting moment for him, but that scene in the courtroom where the lawyers were cross-examining him, they were both talking, and he kept looking, and the camera went with him from lawyer to lawyer. That was amazing.
The camera was going to where he was listening.
Yeah. I loved the way this movie told flashbacks in never showing us just a flashback for the sake of it. It was either A, in this boy's imaginary memory,
Imagination,
or B, through that recording, which was my favorite part of the movie.
That fight was dope.
Incredible fight, both of them making valid points, neither one more right or wrong than the other. It's slowly escalating. Amazing.
I don't even know what I'm going to be able to say after this. You're hitting all my points.
I'm also so very glad that this movie didn't have a sex scene with the lawyer.
Ew, 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 ew.
Apparently there was one.
No.
There was supposed to be one, and both of the lead actors asked to remove it because it felt pointless and disingenuous.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Because it didn't need any more than what it hinted at with them.
There was not even a kiss, and that wasn't even needed.
No. And that's the best part, is it never strayed from what it was about, and that was the family. Even the trial, which is what this movie was about, kind of took a back seat to her relationship with her son. Blew my mind. I don't think I've ever seen a movie where the character of the dog is so pivotal and important. Oftentimes almost allowing us to see things through his point of view in an interesting way.
So consequential, but you don't realize how important that person is until the end. He kind of was the only one that knew fully what was going on, but it's a dog. Like, did he really know? You know what I mean? Like, those eyes have seen the truth.
These eyes have seen a lot of...
Not necessarily with whether or not she killed him. Definitely has seen the past with the father and their fights and all that stuff. Like, if comprehension is a thing in dogs, knows everything.
That dog would have been the witness to crack the case wide open. I just can't believe a courtroom drama felt like a thriller. I wanted to know what was coming next, and it was very slow, but it wasn't.
There are a lot of plants to say, hey, this is coming. And like when they mentioned the audio recording, I was like, what is that?
What is that?
Yep.
And they don't give it to us till later. I'm like, oh, here it is.
There were also little things that are never touched on, but I noticed, even when Sandra Hüller's character was initially talking about how the husband never day drinks, in that recording, he's drinking during the daytime. Little things that like let you feel like a detective, but they never even address them in the movie. In hindsight, I give Sandra Hüller my Oscar nod. She should have won. She was amazing in this movie. So hard for a 2.5-hour courtroom drama to hold my attention the way this movie did, and I loved it, and I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
9, almost perfect.
A 9 out of 10 for me. Let's hear what you thought.
It is a perfect blend between a drama and a documentary.
Okay, yeah.
There were so many moments, especially in the courtroom, where you've got that, like, The Office handheld camera zooming in, moving around, trying to find its subject, focusing, stuff like that. incredible.
Yeah,
Loved that.
or them recreating the fight with Daniel trying to hear it out the window. That was all like...
And in that regard, made me feel like what I was watching was real.
It's totally real.
Acting across the board was incredible. Everybody, even the small role the father got,
He did such a good job.
amazing. That whole scene was an acting class perfection. I thought Emma Stone should have won the Oscar because I thought her performance in Poor Things was incredible and well deserved. I'm sitting here saying that I am hard pressed to make that decision differently. Sandra Hüller blew me out of the water.
Boom! Yeah. You hear the thing that everybody either is a frog or a mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a frog.
And that's funny because at one point she's like, I don't trust anybody who I can't place an animal on. They never figure that out. That's one thing. There's a moment at the end where she reaches out to him and they have that moment. She should have told him what animal he was there. That would have been an Oscar-worthy script.
That would have been tight.
It's a mystery, and what it did right was suck you in and never let you go. I was always enthralled, trying to piece everything together, looking for any sign to sway me in one way or the other, and I'm still not sure. It did such a good job at being like, definitely she did, but wait, here's something, and definitely now she did not. But wait, here's something, definitely she did.
Yeah.
Like the seeds of doubt they planted every once in a while. You're like, I can't trust myself. I can't trust anybody. What is happening?
I can't trust anyone.
I wish it had ended 10 minutes prior, and I know exactly where I wanted it to end. Right after Daniel, the son, gave his little flashback reflection on talking with his dad in the car.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to get a result of whether or not she was guilty. I didn't want them to show me anything after that. I wanted Daniel to tell his little piece and it to end, and for us as an audience to discuss this movie until the end of time.
Like a Lost in Translation.
Trying to figure out what the fuck the result would be, because I think that would have been incredible as an ending and so strong as an ending. It fizzled. It ended for sure, but it fizzled. I think that would have been like, boom, bye, have a good time talking about this with your friends forever.
I agree 1,000%.
I don't even know if I want to acknowledge the first point that I made about it being overhyped, because I kind of talked myself out of that.
Okay.
I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 as well.
Oh.
We're same on this one.
Same.
Sure. And I don't understand how this one and The Zone of Interest are getting similar reviews. Those of you out there who have seen it, what did you think of Anatomy of a Fall? I don't think we spoiled it. What was your favorite part? And what was your favorite Oscar winner? That's it for this week. Come on back next week when we watch another new movie and we review it. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's definitely going to be within the last month or so.
Something.
If you like movies, if you like entertainment, and you like hearing our voices, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the movie-loving community that we have built here. We want to make it bigger.
Bigger's better.
Keep watching movies. Good night.
Is all hope lost?